Hello student, next topic, error. What is error? Error is the difference between true value and measured value. When we have any measurement, then definitely this is different from the true value. It may be quite possible that this difference is so many small, but there is some difference between true value and measured value. This difference between true value and measured value is called error. Error is true value minus measured value. On the basis of causes of error, error are divided into two types. First is systematical error. And second is random error. Systematical error tends to one direction. Means, suppose we have taken so many observation and there is an error. It may be positive, it may be negative. When the measured value is greater than true value, then the error will be negative. When the measured value is less than true value, the error will be positive. Means error may be positive or error may be negative. Both the conditions can possible. But in systematical error, generally we observe that errors tends to in one direction only. Means if we have taken more than one observation, then definitely there should be one direction error. Such as, suppose we have a scale and we have to measure the length, one side of this duster, and we can take error, we can measure the length by taking a scale at this position. And at this position, the length will decrease as the 0 is not here, 0 is at the above side of the scale. We should place the scale at some downward. But if we place the scale at the equal horizontal plane, then definitely the error, the length will be decreased. Means there will be negative error. If the scale is rubbed down and there is some shorter length, then we measure the length. It give us the more result, maximum greater value, but the object is not so greater. It means this is called as negative error. So there are, if we take more than one observation and there are in one direction error, this error is called systematic error. These systematical error are of three types. One is instrumental error. Instrumental error, as I told you now, that if we take so many times scale to measure the length and put the scale at the first point at the base of this, then always we take the length as shorter length. हमेशा मैं shorter length consider कर रही हूँ. It means instrumental error due to due to instrument arrangement. Second, B, technical error. What is the technical error? When we measure any observation, when we take any observation and we have a formula to use which is derived by considering some condition, and we don't follow these conditions in laboratory, definitely there will be some error. Suppose we have to find out the time period of pendulum, which we have taken the angle is very small and derived the formula T is equal to 2 pi under root L upon G. This formula we have derived by taking the angle of maximum displacement theta is very small. But when we take the this experiment in laboratory and displace the bob of pendulum by an angle of 30 degree, and this we have taken almost 3 to 5 degree, then definitely there will be error in the and we apply the formula this which we have derived by taking the formula, taking the angle theta is equal to 4 degree, and in laboratory we do the theta is 30 degree and apply this formula, and definitely there will be error. This type of error is known as technical error. Now the third error. Third is personal error. What is personal error? It is due to any person. The person which take the observation and do the one type fault at every time. This is called personal error. This is due to the person who is taking the measurement, who is note down the observation and repeat the mistake one time, again they repeat the mistake other time, such as the person is placed at the side of the scale. This is the deflection needle, and person is placed at left hand side or right hand side of the deflection needle. Then definitely there will be error, and at every time he will take the same error. This is called systematical error of personal error type. Next is random error. Random error, the error which tends to in both the direction, means sometimes it may be positive error and sometimes it may be negative error. It is not in our control, as these systematical error we can rectify to identify the cause of the error. To identify, suppose we have a personal error and the person is found out that his standing place is not right, then he can stand at the right place. And technical error, we find that this formula is derived with the help of theta is very small. We can take the theta is very small. And the instrumental error, we find that in the scale, the one is start at that place and we can take the reading from this place. But the error which we cannot find that due to which they arise, and maybe of positive or maybe of negative. Suppose we are taking the time period of pendulum and we note down the time by stopwatch of 10 oscillations. When we stop the stopwatch, then maybe we stop it at the completing 10 oscillation, before the completing 10 oscillation, or after just complete 10 oscillation. Maybe it may be of additional time, or it may be note down a less time. Means there will be both the condition can possible. So we cannot rectify with the following any law. It may be of positive error or negative error. So rectify this type of error, we can take more than one observation and find out the mean value of observation. Then we can remove this type of error. Yes. Next topic is absolute error. What do you mean by absolute error? Suppose we have taken observation x1, x2, x3, x4. These are observation with error. Got it? And now we take the summation of x, means all the term, summation of x1, 2, 3, x1 plus up to n term. Now we will take x1 plus x2 plus x3 up to xn and divided by n. Now we have one time reading. This reading is known as summation of x upon n. Definitely this value is very much near to true value, and we can say this value as true value x, means true value x is equal to summation of x prime upon n. This is called true value, near the true value. Now when we take x1, the error may be, as we taken the true value is x, then x minus x prime, delta x 1. X minus x2, delta x2, x minus x3, delta x3, means we can find that every time we have error, sometime it may be negative, sometime it may be positive, sometime it may be less, and sometime it may be more. Now the summation of delta x1 plus delta x2 plus delta x3 up to delta xn divided by n. This is the mean absolute error, means we can write it delta x, mean absolute error. Got it? Then mean absolute error is delta x is equal to mean. This is the mean delta x is equal to x. We can take the x by the help of mean values of observation. This is the very near value of true value. That's why we will take it as mean value, true value x minus delta x, no, x1. This is called formula for absolute error. Next type of error is relative error or relative error. What is the relative error? When we take a 10 meter distance and there is an error of 2 meter. Got it? And other person take 10 meter distance plus minus 2 meter. Other person take 100 meter. In 10 meter it take 2 and in 100 meter it take 1 meter error. Got it? Which person take more accurate reading? The person which take 2 meter distance and take an error with 2 plus minus. Got it? And one person take 100 meter distance with 1 plus minus. Then which person take minimum error? This person take more error, as in the 10 meter it take 2 meter error. This is called relative error, means error upon net amount. Net amount is 10, error is 2. This is called relative error. That is 0.2. What? Next, this is 1 upon 100 and this is 0.01. Means this error is less than this error. relatively the person which is taken the distance of 2 meter carry more error with comparison to second person which is carry with 100 meter measurement and 1 meter plus minus error. Got it? This is called relative error. Means relative error is equal to absolute error upon true value. This is called relative error. If we want to know what is the percentage of error in the first person and second person, then we will find the percentage error. What is the percentage error? Percentage error is absolute value, absolute error upon true value into 100. This is percentage error. Got it? These types of error we will find in different type of numerical questions.